blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hi everyone, it's me, Teacher Lina. Today's vlog is going to be about your after pointe shoe foot care routine. So after pointe shoes, you always want to take care of your feet properly. Do you know that your foot care after is as important as your pointe work? So the more you kind of use your feet, you have to give maintenance for your body. So for example, like, you know how you take care of something you really like, so you buy something and you use it, and if you don't take care of it, for example, like your phones, it's going to start deteriorating. So it's the same with your feet or your muscles and your body. It's not just your feet, but then I want to focus specifically on your after pointe shoe foot care routine. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to give you 6 tips, and on the last tip, I'm going to be teaching you a way how to give more relaxation and moisture to your feet to keep them looking really nice. And before we proceed, I'm going to remove first my pointe shoes. So as you know, after you use your pointe shoes, your toes kind of look like this. So they look really red, and you know, you're going to get some lines. Let's show the audience my funny feet. My second toe has always been dead already. There. Anyway, so they're gonna look like that because all the blood rushed down over there. My first tip to keep your feet healthy is to lift your feet. Lifting your feet is as simple and as easy as just lying down and lifting your feet. If you have a wall, it's so much better, or you know, like my bed here, I like to lift my feet. But if I have something higher, I like to just lift them straight, and you'll feel the blood kind of rushing back down. It feels really good after pointe shoes, and your feet feel really nice. You can stretch your toes around, yeah, lift your feet, you can shake your legs a bit. So I usually stay here for about, I don't know, watch some videos while I'm doing this, or stretch my legs. It's really a nice feeling after pointe shoes. And if you don't get the chance to do this, you can always do it after you get home. Even when you're on your ballet flats, I think they're nice. It's nice to lift your feet after you've been on it for the whole day just dancing. Yeah. Our tip number 2 is you can also, after you lift your feet, you can take some ice water and just soak your feet. I always start with the ice water, especially since after you use your pointe shoes, they're kind of inflamed, like, you know, they're kind of puffy from being in pointe shoes all day. So I do start with the ice bath to reduce the inflammation in my toes. Just about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, nothing more. I don't put like a whole bucket of ice. What I do is just get water and then put like little drops of ice and then just insert my feet. So that's my second tip. And my third tip is to the hot water. So the hot water I usually mix with epsom salts. Hold on, I'm gonna get you guys Epsom salts. Ta-da! And ta-da! So Epsom salts usually come in a pack, but then I usually remove them from a pack, so I can just replace them in this pack. So they look like this, and they smell super good. My dog is trying to smell them. Yeah, I know, I'm super excited to do this later. So I just put like a little Epsom salts inside the hot water. So I personally like super hot water. I know some people don't like hot water, but I usually prepare very hot water and just put a little Epsom salts, and you can feel like the cool or cold feeling of like revival of your toes, you know, from the dead. It just feels like that. That's how I love to do my Epsom salts. And I just read a book, you know, you just sit down and you put your Epsom salts. My fourth tip is to rub around your toes. I just spread out. If I'm not gonna do it with my hands, I just kind of pull them out like this. Just kind of rub them in and out because they've been all like this the whole day in your shoe. So I think it's a good idea also to kind of spread them out, scrunch them in. It feels really good. You'll feel a few cracks here and there. Crack. Okay, and my fifth one is I used to get really bad bunions. If you guys don't know what bunions are, it's that thing that pops out like here on the side. Like that thing, that really big corn-like thing, and I used to get them here really bad, but you can see now it's not as visible. When I was younger, my teacher would always say, separate your toes after class. So you know those things like those separators, like the ones you have in the nail salon, the toe separators, like that go like this? I don't have them, but I used to put something like this in between my toes. If you don't have something like that, you can just put anything, you know, in between it, like a sponge or whatever. Just put it in like this. Yeah. And after class, I make sure to always separate my toes like that. It helps so much with bringing my feet back to its shape, and I think it's really important to do that so you give some air in between those toes, and also your muscles get to recover properly, yeah, where nothing is kind of constricted still back in. So it's a good way to help your feet and your toes relax and heal. And I do this on an off day also, where I like to separate my toes, and I think it's really important to practice this kind of self-awareness in your toes also, because we're on our feet all day, you know, so if you don't take care of your feet, career, just kidding. And finally, my last tip, I don't really have beautiful toes if I show them to you, and this is not the worst. I've seen really bad ones, but my second toenail never grew ever again since it died, and my last toenail also, the very last one. And yeah, my toenails are always short. I don't know, my little toenail never really grew. Every time it grows, it just dies back down and then comes off again. But at least I don't get dead toes. I'm that type of, I guess, girl who doesn't get a lot of dead toes. Maybe I have good fit of shoes, I don't know. But I don't get dead toenails as often. I mean dead, like, you know, those purple dead toenails, just like a few skin here and there, and like my nail never growing back. But otherwise, no big issues, no pain on my toes or anything. But I do moisturize my feet every day because I know that it can get pretty calloused up, and you need your calluses as a dancer, but I still want to keep them smooth even with the calluses. So what I like to do is I get like a coconut oil extract. So it's a fraction coconut oil, or you can just get coconut oil. And then I usually mix it with aloe vera. I have an aloe vera plant right outside, which I started kind of juicing, but if you guys don't have aloes, then it's okay. You guys can also grow your own baby aloe vera. It's not very hard. So yes, I usually put, again, kind of like what I did to my point shoe separators. I just put like a little on my hand, and then, you know, the lavender oil like we used to use on the other one, I usually use for my feet peppermint oil. So peppermint, I like to use peppermint for my feet because it's antibacterial and antimicrobial, and usually you see peppermint soaps, right, for your feet, and that's the same reason why they use peppermint, and you need that, but you don't want any infections. So I just rub it in like so, and I just do like a really nice rub around my feet like this. So it's not very hard. If you guys don't really have time like me, I mean, for days like this where I need to teach an hour later, I make sure I just rub it a little bit, and I guess you can rub it around your legs also. Peppermint feels really good on the skin and on the legs. Remember that always do this. Guys, it will not work if you don't do it every day, so just do it. You know, even if you're lazy, just do it. It's very simple. Lie down, lift your feet, soak your toes, and take care of your body. Alright, so there you have it. These are my tips to maintaining good healthy toes and good healthy feet. My feet feel pampered and absolutely lovely after class. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new vlog. I know I've been releasing a lot more vlogs, and it's been once a week every Friday. So let me know what else you'd love to hear on our comment section. I would love to give more tips and also some educational videos. Till next time, see you again. It's Teacher Lina of Dance by Lina and Dance by Lina Dancewear. If you like what you see, click on our like and the subscribe just to support us, and we'd love to see you again. Bye!